Neuro-Linguistic Programming?
Yeah.
That's what I've been learning about that recently.
Mm-hmm. Good. Yeah. And so one of somebody that I know, she uses the word scary a lot.
Mm.
And I told her the other day, I said, you need to eliminate that word from your vocabulary, because she says, oh, it's going to be scary. And when she labels something scary, then she's hesitant or resistant to go down that way.
Yes.
Right? So don't label scary to whatever that is. Just say, I'm excited. It's a new journey. It's a new opportunity, and walk the road. When you start putting, I was on a podcast last week, and the host says to me, he says, oh man, he says, that's good. He says, it's going to take a long time to implement that. Okay. And I said, why is it going to take a long time? And he goes, well, I don't know.
Wow. Yeah.
Right. And I said, exactly. I said,
and we all do that. Like, we all do stuff like that. Yeah.
Right. And we put a limitation on ourselves. Oh, I can do that. It's going to take me a long time to do it. Like your radio show here, right? There's things that you want to accomplish in the future. Well, why can't you accomplish them now?
Patience is one of them.
maybe you need to learn patience. Yeah. Sure, right?
But why can't I though?
Exactly.
There's certain levers that I just need. If you sit down and think hard enough and get out of your own way.
If you get out of your own way. And that's the great thing about having a coach is they don't have your paradigms typically. And so they can say, hey, you're just in your own way.
There's a certain few big things that I could do and focus on that I haven't. Some that I don't know, and one that I know specifically. I need to get on the news. I think that'll help grow my audience overnight. Maybe even double it overnight. That's just one thing, though. That's just one little step, though. That's just one coming off the top of my mind.
So there's a book that I would recommend you read. It's called The One Thing.
Okay.
And it's I want to say it's by Gary Keller.
Okay. And I think I've heard of it. What is it?
It's called The One Thing. Gary Keller, and Gary Keller created Keller Williams. He was one of the.
Oh, that's why you're looking at Crystal right there.
Yes, exactly. So
okay. Wow.
So I'm sure she has the book, right? So The One Thing, and what is the one thing that you could do today that would change everything? And so I might suggest don't look at the 3 or 4 things. Stick with that one thing. Get on the news,
and then the next thing will come up. Yeah. Right. It's similar. Warren Buffett. He had. I don't know if he had given this advice or someone gave it to him. I think he's the one giving the advice actually. But he was saying he told someone. I think it's Warren Buffett to list out the 25 things that they need to do, and then he said, circle the top 5, prioritize them, and get rid of all the other ones. And there's focus on those things, and that's how he said he's been able to grow his success. If it is Warren Buffett that I'm quoting.
Right. It's the concept. There's universal laws and there's universal truths, right? And so, or correct. And so stick with those.
Yeah.
You would be surprised how when you look at truly the root of things and not so much the weed or the flower, right? So many times we get caught up at looking at the weed. Oh, we're like, oh, we need to cut the weeds. Oh, we need to trim the bushes. Oh, we need to cut the flower or whatever. When it's really the root that we need to deal with. And so when we can actually go down deep and get into the root of the thing and start operating and working there, some of the things that I've done recently is like putting Miracle-Gro in, and watering your
into
plant.
The roots.
Exactly. Exactly. Do they put Miracle-Gro on the leaf?
No, I mean maybe.
I don't know. I'm not.
I know that it's designed and originally, those little white sticks that you stick into the soil.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. So, anyway, yeah, dealing with the roots, dealing with the roots in life, and
that may require uprooting the whole system.
I encourage it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I do it to myself often subconsciously.
I tell people, I said there's 2 ways to clean your closet, or 3 ways actually. Don't do it. The one way is to go through and look at each article of clothing and take out the one that you don't want. And the other way is just to reach your arms into the closet and grab everything and just dump it on the bed.
That's the way I like to do things. This is a show where we have real conversations with entrepreneurs and business owners who are mostly in Colorado Springs doing things in the community of Colorado Springs.